There's a storm warning in Las Vegas because the BattleBots are here to reign. Tonight on Comedy Central, the bots are back for the start of a whole new season full of thundering jolts and lightning bolts. The malicious Mauler 5150 looks to make a mess of a new challenger, while Vlad the Impaler returns to transform the heavyweight division into his own personal slaughterhouse. Las Vegas will never be the same after the destruction that's about to go down. This Comedy Central sports presentation of BattleBots is brought to you by the United States Army. Be all you can be. You are looking live at the All-American Sport Park here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the site for another season's worth of decapitation and total robot annihilation. Welcome to BattleBots, everyone. I'm Sean Salisbury alongside my partner, Bill Dwyer.
Last season, Mauler stood alone as the most destructive robot in the land. Tonight, we'll see if that penchant for pain runs in the family as Mauler 5150 goes on the warpath.
Break this slide down for us.
Supreme Commander Charles Tilford's Demon Seed Mauler 5150 is 7 times faster and even more powerful than his bot-beaten daddy. Father and son Ian and Joe Watts of Brighton, England, teamed up to build Bigger Brother, who hopes to use a gas-powered ram flipper to turn the BattleBot world upside down. Behind Mauler 5150, though, there's a whole family with bad intentions. We sent our beauty Heidi Mark out to tame the beast within one of them, General Morgan Tilford. Take a look.
I've heard all about those crazy Tilfords and their robot, Mauler 5150. They appear a little on the wild side, in need of some domestication before the big battle in Vegas. And I have the perfect plan.
Hi, Heidi. What's up?
Hi, Supreme Commander Tilford. Can General Morgan come out and play with me?
Sure, here he is.
Thank you.
Oh, Heidi, what's going on? What are you doing here?
I have the biggest surprise plan for you. Just come
okay,
on, don't
let's go.
Just come on.
Let's go.
I think General Morgan could use a little fine dining etiquette lesson.
Thank you.
I'm taking him to restaurant 231 Ellsworth, where my friend James Callahan will enlighten him.
Heidi, nice to see you.
You too.
I'm James, nice to meet you.
General Morgan.
You would use the cork only to see if the wine wouldn't actually smell it. I won't tell you anything.
I don't know.
What you would do is look at the cork to make sure there's not moisture seeping down the edge of it.
Gotcha, I see.
It's done its job. You can tell, in this case, very obviously.
Can we drink it now?
Absolutely. For this dish, you start with your outside fork, which is the smaller, and the outside knife, which is smaller as well. Oftentimes you won't have a larger and a smaller knife. In this case you do. You work from the outside in.
Dude, bitchin'.
All right, etiquette schmetiquette. Who am I kidding?
Oh man, I can't remember any of those etiquette rules, but who cares? I've got Heidi Marks and beer. Yeah, hot tub limo. Oh yeah. BattleBots, what a lifestyle.
Just about go time for Bigger Brother and Mauler 5150 in a heavyweight throwdown. Let's go boxside.
So what exactly are you going to do in the ring with your robot?
We're going to try and stop the other robots and spinning. And then we're going to flip them up and do anything we like with them when we flip them up.
Well, cool. Good luck.
Should be a volatile mix of 2 dangerously different styles.
Well, let's see which one wins out. Let's go down to Mark Biro for the introduction. In the red corner to my right, he'll put you in a deadly headlock and squeeze you until you beg for mercy because he's Bigger Brother. And in the blue square, he'll trash you, he'll mash you, he'll mangle and trash bash you. Introducing Mauler. Bigger Brother builder Ian Watts has lectured in engineering for the BBC for the last 20 years.
Mauler, with his design and engineering, looking for the quick knockout.
Yep, looking for it. Well, the box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fight time. Double heavyweights are going to get it on. Mauler 5150 versus Bigger Brother. Mauler 5150 is one of the heavy favorites in this competition. You see him come out right there to the left with those spinning rods.
And Mauler's up to speed already, Sean. Oh, man! He looks unstable, Sean.
He looks unbalanced. Looks like a lopsided
He's going up and down. He's
Take a look at this now.
Look at him with a little help from the
finish is on his back.
Now, that's a big disadvantage. And here comes the pulverizers down. The amazing thing about this is he wanted more power in this mauler, and more power flipped himself over. He's having a hard time coming back.
Well, you can see he lost one of his steel flails, one of those chisels that spins around. That made him unbalanced, Sean.
He's just out of reach of the pulverizers. And if you watch Bigger Brother, really no need to attack right now.
But why not? You've got to attack.
You don't need to attack because he eliminates himself. As he heard you up here in the booth, the pulverizers have hammered.
Oh,
you see the smoke coming out. Now this one, remember, 3 minutes until incapacitation, and right now, Mahler 5150 looks incapacitated.
He is
dominated.
This thing is just a thing of destructive beauty now, Sean. Time to tear away at the Tilford family creation.
There they are, and I'll tell you what, the excitement going on for the Watch family, the same things that make you laugh will make you cry. This one's over.
This one's over. They're opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they? The Tilford family and then the gentle Watch family. Okay, here's the collision. Big Brother gets the better of this one. That is a piece of Mahler that goes flying, his steel flail. He becomes unbalanced, starts spinning, and then the spinner in the battle box floor puts him over the edge. There he goes, onto his back. And that is it for Mahler.
Let's go to the box for the official decision.
1 minute, 20 seconds. The winner by knockout in the red square, Bigger Brother.
And I got to give it up for the Tilford family, gracious in defeat. Hard to believe, but the Tilfords are out. Bigger Brother gets 3 hits and 1 pin in his short but sweet victory. One last shove and the kill saw was enough to finish off a badly damaged Mahler.
They won. Congratulations. Are you happy?
Yes.
It's one of the biggest upsets in BattleBot history. Are you happy to go on to the next round?
Yes.
Are you happy, proud of your mom and dad?
Yes.
Which do you like better, your mom or your dad?
I like Purple Dad.
Yeah! Moving on to the next round.
Yeah, Bigger Brother's moving on, and while Mahler's finished, we've got plenty left. Snake looks to put the bite on War Machine. Don't go away.
Do not construct or operate a robot or BattleBot without proper supervision. For more information on BattleBots and how you can enter a fighting robot in a BattleBots competition, log on to BattleBots.com.
We're in Las Vegas, and robotic destruction looms on the horizon. Welcome back to Comedy Central's BattleBots, everyone. Our next match features 2 brand new super heavyweights, and they're both unholy terrors. Bill, break it down for us.
Mark Satrakian's robot is a gigantic metal snake. It's got a big claw and a bigger drill, plus a new propulsion system. Question is, can it fight? War Machine is the newest creation from the diabolical lab of Team Delta. They want to take advantage of this ill-willed wedge's quickness, then use that razor-sharp pneumatic lifter to get under Snake's skin.
Just a few minutes ago, our Bill Nye had a chance to sit down with the Snake's creator, the legendary Mark Satrakian.
Now, Mark, you are the creator of Mechadon. You got the snake.
Yes, that's right.
The snake's running now.
The snake is running, yes. It's just started running. I got it running last night about 2 in the morning, and it's ready for something, ready to show what it can do.
And you haven't spent a lot of time driving the snake.
No.
Actually, probably none.
Yeah, well,
None at all.
just a few minutes last night.
So what's your strategy with the snake?
Well, the strategy is going to be to basically get it out into the arena, and when the opponent attacks, to try to grab him and use the
snake him to the saw.
Yeah.
Go out there and snip him.
The violent world of Bill Nye, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to find out who gets snipped in a moment. Let's go box side.
Well, you guys have a tough opponent. How are you going to attack him?
We're going to use a strategy that Mark used on an opponent 5 years ago. We're going to repeatedly hit him in one place over and over and over again and try to break one thing.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Hope you guys can do it.
Good luck.
We're all set for Snake and War Machine. I'm fired up for some action. Mark Biro has the introduction.
Introducing in the red square, we'd all be living in the Garden of Eden if it wasn't for this cold-blooded bastard. It's the magnificent Snake! And in the blue square, this robot will thrash and smash and bash, but it's strictly for the cash. Make your selection and place your wagers on War Machine!
Red Driver, are you ready? Red Driver is ready. Blue Driver, are you ready? We are ready. Blue Driver is ready.
Box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Super heavyweights there. Snake will be battling War Machine in this 3-minute or till incapacitation bout. Take a look at War Machine. Bill kind of just waiting as Snake trying to slither his way on to the BattleBots arena, get things rolling here.
Snake kind of a writhe bot, Sean, with 2 weapons, the drill and the claw and back.
But with the slow movement, as you see War Machine trying to get in there, War Machine goes in, not trying to hurt him there, but drives him into the spike strip. Isn't that the best place to attack Snake?
Right in the
there
center,
in the middle of the body?
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? He moved him pretty easily right into that spike strip.
Doing it again now.
Snake showing some lack of mobility.
Already smoking.
Now he's
Snake
showing
smoking.
some smoke.
Take a look at this War Machine. Very methodical, not unloading on Snake. Now there you go, a nice punishment. But 3 straight drives into those spike strips and a little bit of smoke coming out of Snake. Can Satraki and get out of this one.
Snake's still alive. He's got to hope and pray that he can get that claw around War Machine.
And racking up points 5 and 6 times now. This hit Snake where Snake is defenseless for the most part and really has no offensive weapons if War Machine will continue to stay away from its front and its tail. Snake is maybe stuck up against the spike strips.
No, he's
not been able to
off
get
now.
free. Trying to free himself up, but War Machine just kind of la-di-da about this fight.
It's the most methodical destruction I've seen in a while.
And you know what's interesting about this? If this continues to go like this, War Machine's going to be fine for the next bout because the punishment you take in each fight, you have to get ready to fight again quickly, and War Machine's not having a lot of wear and tear against Snake here.
No.
It looks good, does Snake, but I'll tell you what, not real offensive or defensive for that matter. Take a look at this now. The pulverizer's trying to hammer some Snake also.
And getting a good pounding on the Snake.
A little pulverizer overhead cam there. This is 3 minutes until destruction. And it's been all War Machine as Snake has mounted no offensive attack. There you see Mark Satrakian as he's being counted down now, Bill.
He was having a remote problem, Sean. He was telling me he's got to operate Snake now like a big puppet. Didn't work for this fight.
This fight is over.
All right, here it is. Check it out. War Machine rolling up on Snake. And now he's smoking him. And as if Snake wasn't getting bullied enough by War Machine, look at the new and even more devastating pulverizer getting into the act. Snake getting his tail stomped.
Yeah, that was absolute slaughter. Let's go down to the official decision.
26 seconds. The winner by a knockout in the blue square, War Machine.
War Machine really untested and healthy and moving on. Let's check out the battle stats, Bill.
Battle stats tell all. 18 hits for War Machine, 0 for Snake. Throwing the weapons and hazard damage, and you're looking at 1 rattled Snake.
They've cleaned up the reptile mess. Let's go down box side.
What do you think was the key to victory for you guys?
Power, just strict power. Mark has a very complex control system on the Snake, and it takes a while to get your brain around it.
You know what? In the schoolyard game of rock, paper, scissors, shovel always beats Snake. These guys are moving on.
So do you subscribe to that you make robots as an extension of yourself?
No.
Okay, I had to ask.
Nice try.
If so, I'd like to get to know you better.
Yes, that's our Heidi Mark. So War Machine moves on, and Snake heads to that big junkyard in the sky. We'll see where Toe Crusher and No Tolerance 2 wind up when we return. Las Vegas. Shiny, exciting, provocative. The throw-in brutally violent, and you're talking about BattleBots. Welcome back, everyone, to this Comedy Central sports presentation of BattleBots. In just a moment, Toe Crusher and No Tolerance 2, they'll be getting it on.
And as if robots pounding each other wasn't good enough already, this fight features the debut of a cool addition to Comedy Central sports coverage, the Slam Cam.
Well, let's see the fight cards.
Hellacious builder Kristen Karlberg teams up with Jessica Learbaum to deploy the Warhammer and Spike of Toe Crusher. Stefan Nook's Stompbot, No Tolerance 2, looks to use his saw to cut a path to the nut. He's going to have to avoid the hammer and make his attacks quick and deadly.
To hear from our crew, let's go down to the arena.
You guys, you got the slam cam on the robot this time. What's the strategy as you go into this next battle?
Strategy is keep them in front of us, keep them away from our legs, and cut them up.
This isn't a walkie robot, is it?
It sure is.
It is.
Yes, it is.
One of the few in the competition.
Yes, it is. The only lightweight.
The only lightweight walkie.
But
okay.
how much does it weigh?
Wheeled robots can weigh 58 pounds. Stomp-ons can weigh 87.
Well, there's one thing that no tolerance won't tolerate, and that's losing.
One has speed, the other has size. One moves on, the other one dies.
Poetry in motion. Let's go to the battle box for our poet, Mark Bureau.
In the red square to my right, he's got problems, he's got issues, he's got a hankering for scar tissue. Here is Toe Crusher.
Christian Carlberg, one of the builders and adept drivers who's been with BattleBots since its
Ain't
inception.
no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough to keep him from beating the crap out of you. Introducing No Tolerance.
No tolerance with a little graffiti jab at Toe Crusher.
The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. To your left is Toe Crusher. To your right, No Tolerance 2. And there comes Toe Crusher right now on the aggressive, trying to pin No Tolerance up against those boards and use that spike to knock him around.
Got the two weapons, Sean. Oh, there's our slam cam getting a good view of the action. Look at this.
It looks to me like Toe Crusher drove himself into the spike strips. Can he get himself out? It looks like he's trying to drive away, and he does, as No Tolerance tried to pin him in there, but No Tolerance not quite quick enough to keep Toe Crusher on the boards, as we see Toe Crusher now coming in on the attack.
Doesn't look like he's powerful enough, too. There you get a good feel for the kill saws.
You see those kill saws? Well, Bill Nye is going to tell us more about them.
The BattleBox has kill saws. I mean, what BattleBox doesn't? But this season, the kill saws have been enhanced. They're the red blades. The teeth are a little farther apart, and they're splitting just a little more slowly. It helps grab a bot and tear it up.
Thanks, Bill, and I can tell you right now, those kill saws will make a major impact throughout BattleBots. As you saw the action while Bill Nye was talking, Toe Crusher continues to be aggressive on the very slow No Tolerance. That walker that doesn't move very fast, and success has not come to slow BattleBots when we've had this series going on.
It has not, and major impact is being made by that spike of Toe Crusher. Look at him. He's dragging him right now. He's got No Tolerance, too. However, he's backed up against the kill saws, Sean.
He's got to be careful not to drive himself into those kill saws. As you see, separates Toe Crusher No Tolerance. They can literally throw a small bot like this across the arena.
Doesn't look like any damage done there with that hit.
Oh, look at that now. Look at that driving. Gets underneath with leverage, trying to drive No Tolerance back into the spike strips. I love what Christian Carlberg and Toe Crusher are doing here now as he's on the offensive, Bill.
You saw the kill saws. They cut right through No Tolerance, too. Those things aren't strong. They are.
They are strong, and No Tolerance now is up against the spike strips. And I'll tell you, it looks like one of his limbs is partially damaged.
He can't
Not
move right,
evenly
Sean.
balanced now. And remember, this is 3 minutes or till incapacitation.
Oh, he's starting to fall apart. This is what I love.
No Tolerance 2. Well, right now it's No Tolerance 3 because he's got 3 legs, but they're all broken down, stuck against the spike strip. Doesn't look like Toe Crusher needs to do much more here, Bill, as we wind down. The countdown's going to have to begin if, in fact, No Tolerance can't get away from those spike strips.
He's still moving, though, which I like, Sean, which means he's not incapacitated, giving Toe Crusher the opportunity to grab onto him there. He's good and stuck now. This could be it. Did I say pound away while he's down?
You want to kick him in the teeth, huh?
I do. Kick him in his dirty robot teeth.
There you see, nice camera angle, guys, of No Tolerance stuck up against those spike strips. And we've got 8 seconds to go in this fight. We're going to get through it all, but you know what? It doesn't matter because the dominating bot has been Toe Crusher dominating No Tolerance 2 and taking apart that big aluminum steel can. Take a look at the replay, Bill, as Toe Crusher was on the offensive.
Yeah, hold on tight. He's going for a ride on the kill saws. Didn't hurt him, though. And now, it's No Tolerance's turn. Look at that slicing and dicing, Sean. And here, this is embarrassing. Getting caught up against the spike strip, pummeled by a guy half your size.
Well, it's all about speed. Let's go down to the arena for the official decision.
Have turned in a 42-3 decision for the red square.
There it is. Christian Carlberg just goes to show you, speed kills.
All right, we'll check out the battle stats and get some post-fight reactions in a moment.
And coming up, Mjolnir goes where few robots dare to go. Plus, Jay Leno's bot, Chinchilla, tries to slice and dice Ginsu. Hold on tight, everybody.
Comedy Central Sports, your home for robotic competition.
Back to BattleBots, everyone. We're under the glittering lights. We just watched Toe Crusher advance by dominating No Tolerance. How do the battle stats look to us?
The numbers don't lie, Sean. Toe Crusher belted No Tolerance an overwhelming 21 times while getting hit just twice. That made all the difference because they were pretty even in other battle stats.
Well, let's go box side for more of the story.
All right, we're here with Christian in the winner's circle. Toe Crusher, it had some toes to crush in that match.
Yeah, it was tough because it was a heavier opponent, but it had a lot of surface area, and that's what I was counting on. It was a lot of surface area to hit.
And it didn't have the mobility of this robot.
You know what? It was surprising. It was a well-built walker. I was surprised how quickly it moved, but I was able to beat on just one side of it, knock one leg out, and win.
Well, your name is becoming synonymous with producing champions, and it looks like you're moving on. We're very happy for you.
Thank you very much.
So No Tolerance 3 was a crowd favorite because it's a good show, but I think you broke some stuff on it. What happened?
Took a beating. Toe Crusher be called Leg Crusher. I got 12 feet, no toes. It didn't help.
Well, interestingly enough, this used to be
A wheeled robot.
right.
Now it's a walker. Right, I went for the crowd appeal.
Yeah,
But it's not good for combat.
It worked for crowd, but not so much for the competition.
That's right.
Are you going to be changing it back?
I'm gonna have to consider it. It was pretty tough.
Thank you.
Well, I'm looking forward to Toe Crusher's next fight. He's one rabid little robot, Bill.
Another rabid little robot is War Machine. He beat Snake to within an inch of his life. While we had a monster upset as British-born bigger brother flipped Mauler right out of commission.
And No Tolerance 2 got his walking papers from small but salty Toe Crusher. When we get back, Vlad the Impaler will knock some sense into us and the sense out of Mjolnir. We'll see also Jay Leno's Chinchilla run some material by Ginsu.